Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with a review, which I feel like, no, that's not true. I was gonna say I feel like it's been a while since I've done a review, but I just did one last week, so I guess it hasn't been. Oh no, here, no, stay aside apart. Don't try and be anything other than what I told you to be. Thank you so much. All right, yeah, so anyways, voice is sounding a little bit better, almost. I think I'm almost at 100 now. I'm at like a solid 85, but no, anyway, so like I said, voice is coming back, but wanted to film a review, and it's on a product that you guys probably thought I forgot about, but I didn't. And today I will be reviewing two items from the MARC Anthony Strictly Curls line, and I did like a split comparison, so I tried both these products at the same time because I wanted to compare them. So it is the Curl Definition Lotion, which has humidity shield. It says it defines and locks in soft frizz-free curls, and it has silk protein and vitamin E. It's free from sulfates, parabens, and phthalates. And the 7-in-1 treatment foam, which it says it delivers 7 benefits for flawless curls. It defrizzes, defines, moisturizes, tangles, smooths, softens, and shines. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so on this side here I use the foam, and then on this side here I use the gel. And in comparing the consistency of the products, I noticed that the foam, initially it starts out like a traditional foam, but it's a very thick foam, and once you kind of rub it in and manipulate the product, it becomes very creamy, nice, smooth. It feels just really good in the hair, and it feels like it's coating all the strands once you're applying it to the hair. I really like how I felt like it coated all of my strands. With this one, even though it says it's a lotion, like this kind of feels like a lotion when you start to manipulate it, but this actually says it's a lotion, and it felt just like a gel. It actually feels very similar to the Kinky Curly Not Today. No, sorry, the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. I apologize. Which, you know how like slippery and slick that is? That is exactly how this feels. This slip here for the foam, kind of, I would give it like 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad at all, but this is like a 9.5 out of 10. Like, it just slides and glides through your hair. I mean, it was just any tangles that I had, just it glides right through. So it was an absolute dream to work with this product. Now, obviously, like I said, I used them at the same time just to kind of see how they held up, and I air dried them just because the lotion says that you can just air dry only, and then the gel, well, it doesn't say air dry only, but it only mentions air drying. The gel says you can air dry or use a diffuser, so I just went ahead and air dried. It took about, I'd say 3.5-4 hours for my hair to be dry. It was probably like a 98% dry. Like, it maybe could have taken another like 20 minutes to be completely dry, but it was about 98% dry in that amount of time. And what I noticed is with this side, with the gel, it was way more defined. It seems like I had more shine, and it seems like my curls were a little bit more clumped, whereas on this side my hair wasn't as defined. It didn't have much shine, but my curls still seem relatively clumped. They just also at the same time, even though they were clumped together, they were frizzier. But I actually had, I want to say, a little bit more shrinkage on this side with the gel, so it doesn't get confused with me saying this side, that side. With the Curl Defining Lotion, more shrinkage, more definition, more shine, and I would say less to no frizz. With the foam, I had a little bit more frizz, less definition. The curls were relatively clumped, but my hair wasn't really shiny. Now, with the overall feel on this side with the foam, I felt like my hair was extremely soft, and it felt extremely like hydrated and smooth and soft. The side with the lotion, but it seems more like a gel to me than a lotion, it felt way more kind of not crunchy. It wasn't crunchy, but it just felt a little bit more stiff, more it was, you know, hard. It wasn't as fluffy as the side with the foam, and I felt like I would easily be able to scrunch out the crunch though if I wanted to, so that wasn't a problem at all. So yeah, I'm trying to keep everything constant with the way I'm doing the review. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. I hope not. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. So anyways, I'm going to kind of do what I normally do in reviews. I'm going to read the back of the bottle, tell you what it says it did, and I'll tell you if I agree with it or not. So first, we're going to start with the foam. So it says here, girl, let my eyes adjust because these lights is bright. Jesus. Okay, it says this is the perfect styling treatment foam for all curly hair types. This weightless formula supplies hair with hydration and nutrients and provides a flexible, natural hold with no stickiness or residue. Shake and apply to damp hair. Gently scrunch hair with hands from ends, lifting towards the roots and allow to dry naturally. So that's what I mentioned about it, drying naturally. All right, so as far as saying it was like a weightless formula, I absolutely agree with that. My hair felt very weightless. It didn't feel like it had a product on it, but it didn't feel naked at the same time. Like it still felt smooth and, like I said, protected. And it felt like it was just kind of enhancing what you already have without altering it too much, if that makes sense. Next it says, oh my God, these lights. A flexible hold. My hair is absolutely flexible. I didn't feel like it was stiff or anything like that. I said there was no crunchiness whatsoever. And it says it's a natural hold. Again, it looks natural, and I didn't feel any stickiness or residue. So I 100% agree with pretty much everything they said on the back. Now, if I turn it over to the front, when it says it defrizzes, defines, moisturizes, detangles, smooths, softens, and shine. To me, it did not defrizz. I didn't see any defrizzing. It mildly defined, but I feel like it just kind of enhanced, like I said, not enhanced, it kind of showcased what you already had instead of defining it any further, if that makes sense. Moisturized, I definitely actually felt like this moisturized my hair. This is not one of those drying alcohol type foams that we used back in the day that I used to love. Don't get me wrong, but no, I definitely felt like it moisturized my hair. Detangle, like I said, I would give the slip like a 7 out of 10, so it could detangle, but I don't think it's necessarily like the best detangler in the world, but I think it's solid. Like if you wanted to use this product and this product only to just completely style your hair, from just detangling all the way to using it as a styler, you absolutely could, and you will be good to go. No questions about that. Let's see, smooth, soften, and shine. I do think that it smoothed my hair out. It definitely softened it, but I don't agree with the shine. I didn't see any additional shine with my hair. Now again, this is all on wash and go hair. I didn't manipulate my hair at all. I didn't use any type of diffuser or blow dryer or anything like that, or a twist out. So this is what I'm saying happened to my hair on my natural curl pattern. I did not alter it at all. So yeah, I didn't see any additional shine added on that one. Alrighty, now on the curl defining lotion, it says oh my God, these lights. Salon Perfected. Oh my God, these lights. Alright, Salon Perfected by the Professional at MARC ANTHONY Silk Protein and Vitamin E infused formula encourages curls, protects from humidity, and eliminates frizz by creating maximum definition. Apply in the palm of your hands, rub together and work through wet hair using your fingertips. Pro tip, gently scrunch and dry naturally or lightly blow dry using a diffuser. So that's what I mentioned before about being able to use a blow dryer. It didn't really say too much what it did other than it protects from humidity and eliminates frizz. I do feel like it eliminates frizz, and I do feel like it gave me more definition. I won't say like maximum definition, but you know, definition on a scale from 1 to 10, I say it gave me an 8, and it wasn't like ramen noodle crunch, so I'm still here for it. And on the front, it just says the same thing: humidity shield, define and lock in soft frizz-free curls. I can attest to the humidity shield on this one because I was actually in the bathroom, and Lance had just taken a shower, and it was obviously super humid, and I noticed that this side of my hair held up a bit better than this side, but that's to be expected because this felt more like a gel to me, whereas the foam felt more like a cream or lotion, which is really weird because this says it's a lotion, and then when you think of foam, you think of like hard, scrunch, crunch, all of that. So yeah. All right, so all in all, on both products, I'm gonna rate them separately. So I would give the 7-in-1 leave-in treatment foam as a styler. I would give it like a 7 out of 10, but as an overall product, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. And the reason I gave it that extra half is because I feel like this could actually be used as a leave-in as well as a styler. And I think that you would be very happy with the results. This one, I would actually, as a styler, I would give this one a 7.5 out of 10. And as a product, overall, I would still leave it at a 7.5 out of 10 just because, you know what, no, I would leave it as a 7.5 out of 10 because it doesn't necessarily market this as a leave-in, so I can't rate it on that, if that makes sense. So if you're looking for kind of a one-stop shop product, I would more so recommend this one. And also, I just like how creamy and lotion-like this felt when applying it to my hair. But overall, would I repurchase these again? No. And well, I didn't purchase them, they were sent to me, but the reason I wouldn't purchase them is because they were way better than I thought that they were going to be, but they're not good enough for me to want to repurchase them. Like, it didn't give me, oh my gosh, hair. But I still think you would like these. I know I say that a lot, and the reason that I would tell you that I wouldn't repurchase something is because I'm extremely picky about what I want my hair to look like when I'm doing a certain style. And I've tried so many products at this point, I kind of know what is reasonably expected from, you know, products. So for me, I wouldn't repurchase, but I still think it's a good product. Like I said, it did way better than I expected because I was like, is this for my hair? Like me? Like people of my persuasion, if you will. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm kind of not kidding, but I didn't know if it will work well for like my hair type and people with hair like mine or even coilier. But I would say that I can confidently say it did work on my hair, and it did exactly what it said it to do, with a couple of exceptions. But overall, I think the product performed and delivered exactly the way it said it would. But I would not repurchase because it just wasn't what I was interested in. However, I still think that people who don't care so much about definition, like if you want more volume, I definitely think you'll love this. And if you want a gel that you can kind of spread through your hair very evenly and it can glide through your hair very well and you don't have to apply a lot, I think you'll like this as well. So I definitely think this is great for finer hair. My hair is pretty fine, but if your hair is finer than mine, I definitely think that you'll like this because a little bit does go a long way. With the foam, I noticed that I use a bit more product than I use with this, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that that was informative. If there's anything that I missed, please comment down below. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye guys.